Hey y'all, my name is Rickatsu. I usually don't make YouTube videos, but I think I could create this little tutorial video for those that need help with this menu problem this marathon has. Even though it's just beta, it might get better, it might not. But so far, from my understanding, I mean, I take it as a Destiny player, and I've enjoyed a lot of different games also that has a lot of crazy menus. But my simple understanding in this one, I mean, it's really basic. It's really not that difficult. Start off, beginning of the day when I get on, it's like you just go to factions. You got all your different ones. All your different factions give you different things, right? Different contracts, different quests. So like right now, I'm working on Traxxas, rank 1 contracts. This is where you kind of like select what you want, out of Traxxas, right? Agent's gonna give you some rewards. Upgrades is where you get your different things from it. I'll show you. But contracts starting off, I got a new priority contract. Decrypt. You'll get a few of these. You'll get a good little story. Skip that. I'll listen to that later. It'll. Sorry, it's my dog. It'll tell you literally what you need. Activate. Go to perimeter, blah blah blah, in a single run, self-erasing data, and it'll also tell you objective intel. It'll tell you what to do once you pick up the self-erasing data drive, blah 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 blah. I mean, it has descriptions like that for everything. He's bothering. Say hi. Basically that, right? And then you, like I said, in your upgrades, this is kind of like your bread and butter for your mods, your weapons and stuff like that. Unlock for purchase, then I'll show you where that's at. So every faction is gonna have something like that, where I mean, if you just sit there and go through it, you'll kind of like learn. This one's for looting, for your heat stuff. Nucal has stuff for free chargers, what is it? Yeah, shield charges and shields and shit like that. Traxxas is gonna have things like mods. Mida is gonna have things, like equipment and stuff like that, like so that you could be able to purchase it like when you unlock. And like I said, just read through all that stuff. And your capstones, it's just different. I mean, fuck, just read it, honestly. Like, you could start using Rook, increase faction rep gain from Mida treasures, so and so, right? So like I said, like, see, like this one, Arachne, will give you guns, mods, sec gen. Let's see, like your energy amps, your debuffs, your buffs, stuff like that, right? So I go through that, right? I go in here, I'm like, okay, well, what kind of contract I want to go? I want to go do this one. Since I'm already finished with the main contract, I'll do the secondary contract. And like I said, it'll tell you what to do. And then you just keep doing that. And you can re-roll these. See, re-roll for 10. And like I said, agents is usually where you'll see your rank rewards. So you go back. Codex, all it is just information. I mean, I don't even mess with it, but you could get rewards out of it, So season 1 and milestones, it'll tell you reach level 10, you'll get guns, whatever. Codex is gonna have everything: your career, your loot, how many guns, kill guns. It's where you go to do your challenges. Combat utility, literally just using, see, like down a runner with a trap pack. That's kind of crazy. Acquired items, acquire any deluxe non-centric salvage, 2 out of 10, get rewards out of it. Does it tell you what rewards? Yeah, I guess that's your reward right there, right? So your codex, same thing, has your runners, things like, just basically this is where you want to go and do your challenges. Like if you're one of those people that just want to go do challenges and unlock things, get free loot, this is where it's at. See, like right here, it'll tell you like some information. You can read through that. I could care less. Contracts, complete that. It has like a 2-part story to it for all those lore people. Traxxas, let's see, it'll give you more info. So that's stuff right there for, like, people that just want to read. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to just go through it every day and see what it has. Get an elimination 30 minutes away, boom, got a gun. Look at that heavy payload. This actually is pretty good too. Seeing combat utility, consumables right there. Use a patch kit. Looks like it gave me some kind of lore about it. Melee. Oh, look. Defeat a hostile from behind. Look at that. Knife skin. Unlock. All right. So, to me, I think Codex is it's self-explanatory. A lot of games have Codex, including Arc Raiders. So, boom, lore. All right. And let's see what world has. Complete a run in Dire Marsh. That gave me that, which is the background. Collectibles. Let's see. That's a 4-part. So you got to unlock it. It'll tell you right here. X-File copies of history for young readers. Okay. All right. I'm good with that. Let's see. So, and then the next step, I mean, prepare is you literally just getting ready to, you're gonna, go out into the world. So I've been doing stuff in Darmarsh. There's stuff to do in Perimeter that I haven't done yet. Select zone, boom. Now you get into a place where you're basically saying, okay, well, let me get my teammates ready. They're getting ready and all, this is your preparation place. It's going to tell you in the contracts, I didn't activate one. So you could just click that, go activate it. And I mean, look, you could just click anywhere you want. I usually click my shell. Okay, I'm gonna use triage. Sometimes I feel like using recon. Boom. Go back. Select your gun. Now this is easy, really, honestly. So step 1, customize. You come over here. So it has, this is where you do your skins, basically. You customizing everything that you have. So guns, I have one to customize. Let's see, I put a style and that's it. So this is the one that it has. Right, you can put charms. This one's locked. Stickers, let's put a sticker right there. It looks pretty. All right, see, and you could select all that. All right, melee, since I did unlock that. For me, it's spacebar. For controller, God knows. And same thing for the shells. See? And it tells you like what you have selected. And then, like I was saying, so like, you got customized. You got shell select. That's self-explanatory. You got your loadout, what you're using right now. And every now and then it's good to, sit over here and be like, okay, well, I got a fast revive speed. I have terrible agility. Maybe I could fix that with a mod. Heat capacity. Maybe I could fix that with something else. That's kind of good stuff to look at, especially if you're going to go in there sweaty or if you're going to go in there stealthy. I mean, like, it just really depends. I mean, all this stuff it's interesting to read, ping duration, the firewall, stuff like that. It's a lot of things, but it explains it. So like my loadout right now, value is 5.5k, sniper, a nice little assault rifle. And so I usually don't just look at this page. I just go to Vault, and Vault will tell you, that's what I like right here. It tells you your Vault value and how much stuff. Another thing I said, like I like how Arc Raiders has, where you could kind of like just go down this menu and it'll tell you what you have. Everything but backpacks, I've noticed. I don't know why, but this is kind of like what I do mostly on Arc Raiders, where I just go down the list when I'm like building a loadout. So like I literally go down the list and I make sure I have everything I need, and I'm looking at everything on the left side. Armory is the interesting one. I think this is the one that confuses everybody, but I mean, this side is just everything on the right side is just its own thing. You got your free loadouts, the ones you could buy, your schemas, I guess, schemes. I don't know what to call it, but this is like, I guess this changes. I've noticed, but basically like every faction, like I was telling you, like you go through contracts and unlock things from the upgrades there, right? Because it'll tell you like view upgrades. It'll tell you right here, what would you need to do more to start unlocking things like let's see, so nuclear act. This one will have, where is it at? See, like this one will let you unlock more shield charges. Well, no, the shield, the green shields, blue shields. Yeah. So this is one I want to fix on, but you have to get to Nucal rank 20. Rank 7 right now, so of course you're going to do contracts for them to get more, right? And for that, it's going to tell you you're going to need bioless seed and neural insulations. Boom, rank 20 also. Now you could just hit back or, you know, go backwards or whatever it is in controllers. But like I said, so once you start unlocking more stuff in that upgrade page, it'll show you right here that, you know, boom, it's unlocked. So it'll even tell you right here, look, advanced patch, triage, you know, what does it say? Sponsorship. Your shields, right? Your shields right here are locked, right? Well, that's how you're unlocking these things. Traxxas, your guns. So once you go through Traxxas on, you know, do the upgrades more, definitely recommend doing that. That way you could get the assault rifle and the long shot. Those are really two good setups. You know, they're this little sponsor kit. And like I said, like the sponsor kits, remember, those are your free kits, which of course this was not free since it's 5,000, but like think of that as your free loadouts kind of thing, like pre-built loadouts. That's what you could think. Might let's see, yeah, more equipment and stuff like that, right? You see that, implants and stuff like that. I mean, that like I said, that explains it all. You know what I mean? Just going through your upgrades and seeing what they have available. And also important, it refreshes. Armory refresh 1542. It's 15 hours and 42 minutes. So, and then this one will change, the Retaliator. That looks pretty good. That looks kind of nasty, but like I said, so it says right there, required upgrade. What is that? Arachne superior arms. Arachne superior arms. Let's see where that. It's maybe one of these, right? Arachne superior arms. Is it named? Yeah. I think it's one of those. If I'm tripping, I think it's. Well, I mean, it's. Oh, view armor. Requires upgrade. Arachne superior arms. Let's work this out together. Oh wait, what about this one? It's boosted. Because that looked like it was like one of those guns, like the MIPS. See, like it'll tell you like armory. It's only in the armory. Armory. That purple gun, I don't know why it's not showing. Did I miss it? Retaliator? Yeah, that is the Retaliator. I'm sorry. So yeah, so Retaliator is right here, right? Enhance Retaliator. Let's go back, make sure, right? Retaliator. Retaliator LMG. So yeah, so on here, I'm gonna tell you, you know, you need these. You need rank 10. Once you get to rank 10, you can start dropping in your drone resin that you need 11. And biomata nodes, you need 4, and credits, of course. And then you can start unlocking your Retaliators. Same thing for the deluxe MIPS. The shotgun, or I should say railgun, I'm sorry, railgun, shotgun, and so on. So I personally don't think this menu is confusing. You just gotta look, honestly. I mean, it tells you everything that you need. Crew contacts, press M, and it will say my contracts, and then it will say my partner's contracts. Hide menu, take a little screenshot of your person. Vault, right directly to go building your thing. You could cancel that. Boom, ready up. Shells, I mean, that's probably not, I know y'all are probably not changing your shells that often. Settings, overview, mailbox, people online. That's pretty basic. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Silk, I know it's going to be like, I guess like you having more stuff to buy in the future, like probably skins and stuff like that. That's probably what they're going to use Silk for, I'm guessing. I ain't no marathon pro. I'm just trying to show off what I know and what I've learned, and maybe it'll be helpful for somebody. Season level, of course. That's self-explanatory. Rank, that's self-explanatory. I mean, if you got any questions, just ask away. But I mean, I think the menu is really not that bad. It's like it's just a 3-layer menu, 3 layers. You know what I mean? It's got, even right here in the front menu, you could just go directly to where you need to. Factions and codex. You know, I'm pretty much, most of the time I'm in loadout, you know, doing my thing, and then factions. I mean, like I said, I'm just selecting a thing that I need, making sure you got the map, especially like if you're the party leader, and it'll tell you right here, you know, this is your contract. For those that, you know, maybe it hasn't set up contracts or just want to go to PvP or whatever. But I think that's all I could really explain. And like I said, look, I don't do YouTube videos, so this is just me trying to help out those people that need help. So, all right, have fun.